Let me go check to see if I have my stream is up on YouTube officially. Just give me 1 second of that. Looks like we are. About that. And let me go advertise myself a little bit. Okay. Let's see if this game can show some gameplay. Let's hope it can. Resume, no, let's just go to cases. I actually unlocked most of this game, by the way, but we're just gonna start with the new game. Yeah, let's just go from all the way from the beginning. And I know I'm in black. I know I am in dark right now. Sometimes you can see me, sometimes you can't. I get it. I turned off my light, my room.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective and ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine
after
himself.
I start playing it. Oh, we're already off to a brilliant fucking start.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got places to be.
Happy hunting.
Yeah, happy hunting, officer. Yeah.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Yeah, but I rarely even need you. I know you can't see me on the camera. Hey! How's it going?
Look at this
last. How's it going?
It's not my job to pick through other people.
Looks like got slaughtered.
Shooter put him
like
up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Like the
Hell of a
same
way to go.
Valentine's Day massacre.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
That's cool. That's cool. How come the investigators have not even looked up at the reflection?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for joining. And let's have a little bit of fun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window.
All you had to do is just
Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, all you had to do is just look up. Like that.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Yeah, climbing up the pipe like Mr. Deeds in that movie of Adam Sandler. One funny movie. One good funny movie, by the way.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Yes, exactly.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Yes, I did. You just arrived at exactly the right time.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Put down the object. Yeah.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Okay, since you just keep on talking, I'm just from you and
no harm in doing some digging.
The
suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Can you shoot your partner in this game? You can point the gun at him, but you can't shoot him. The pointer trigger wouldn't allow you to do that. Most games have that, like Watch Dogs, and I think Grand Theft Auto had something like that. I mean, here I can't show you that now because it will not allow me to.
Officers Phelps and Dunn.
Yet.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Do that later.
Smith & Wesson, model 27, registered Magnum, chambered for .357, nickel plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27. That's the only numbers that we need. Well, that's the only page that we have, so. Shoot. Ah, here it is. Come on, dude. Oh yeah, that's hilarious. Just keep tapping on the page, Cole. That will give us anywhere. Ah, there you go.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Gless Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime.
And
Always
yeah,
happy to help out the
that you
LAPD.
can do in this game. Like just keep tapping on the list book, and it will get you
Do we
nowhere.
call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
And let your partner be your taxi during the whole entire cases.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air.
Caucasian
You really are full of it.
You know what I mean? You get to arrest some Africans later. And also, there's no Asians in this game. Not even natives. I mean, this game takes place in 1947 Hollywood. 1947 Hollywood, California.
Oh, that looks like a beauty. Schroeder, apartment 2.
But that shit didn't exist back in the 40s.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division.
And yes,
You're the owner of a
community
Smith &
back
Wesson
in-
Model
there
27,
was a black
nickel-plated with
community
pearl
back-
grips?
back
I
in
might
that
be.
time.
What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, really?
You ready, tough guy?
Oh, yes, I am ready to pummel your ass. Yeah, fight me like a boxer. You can't hit me. Ow. You gotta pay for that. Knock off my hat. There you go. Come here.
Come here. Get over here.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine.
There
I
you go,
hardly
that's how you
felt it.
finish it.
He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Well, we don't really have to do that because this is the only evidence we need.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in,
Schlongs?
partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer
And leave
Phelps,
with his hat
badge
off.
1247.
Get going, Phelps. But yeah, that's case number 1. Here's case number 2, armed and dangerous. I'm just going down the list. I already played most of the majority of this game. Already unlocked a few things. And I'm just going down the list, and I already aced them. But I'm just gonna play it.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water.
Interviewing them.
You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence.
I have the
You have
strategy
to
guide
choose
for this,
sides.
but this time,
A brown paper
I'm
envelope
gonna keep the book
or a
closed.
Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Armed and dangerous. You heard that right. And this is safe,
Are
yes?
you trying to run
course,
people
look,
over?
No cars. And yes,
That was a
you can run
tax-paying
over
citizen. You just
pedestrians.
bounced off the fucking hood. Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta
It's a
move
bit
it.
funny too, but obviously you can't do that. But that's what games are for. Yeah. And also, to answer your question, can you shoot your partner?
Weapons on the ground,
yep.
now!
See if you can.
Your move, sir. Son of a bitch shot me!
Find some cover!
Boom! Turn down the game?
We don't...
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Oops. Sound, music can be turned down, and the effects can be toned down a bit. And dialogue, that should be toned down again. There we go. Move my mic a bit up, and I think we should be good.
How many are in there?
Yep, I think we should be good.
You fucking...
That's it?
Are we good?
Got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back.
Just letting you know, on my end, I could barely hear it, but I can always fix that. My phone can actually get the flashlight. Come on. Can barely hear me? Okay. I'm speaking closely to my microphone right now. I'm just hoping that would fix the issue. Like, it's literally close to my mouth right now. Alright, let's see if that helps. Even though I just completed the shootout, let's go with warrants outside. Warrants outstanding.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
That's
I
3.
know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
All right, time to go after him.
LAPD! You can go screw yourselves. Why, you... He's hiding in the alley!
Oop. Yeah, run with the flashlight, dude.
Bowers, hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot.
Well, can't shoot now.
Jesus, Dunn, watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up!
Stay the hell away from me!
No. Ow.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
Hey, I literally stopped until you stopped too.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
And I kind of knew that that was coming.
I've done my time.
Not
It's over,
100%.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Oh, I know where this is going.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Yeah, of course. But you must have forgotten that I am the greatest boxer in the 1940s, damn it! There you go.
Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
How does that work? Between the balance and my voice. How did that work? And last but not least, we get to do Buyer Beware. Which by the way, oh, good. Awesome. Buyer Beware.
For every cop,
Which
there's the case
stands
that makes
today.
gives you that leg up, gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Yeah, you will. But first of all, let me help you to
Everybody
clear
stay
this
back.
crowd
Let us do
because
our
they don't
job.
need to see anything.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
So what next?
We should go back to the shoe store. There has to be something we missed.
Well, I know in later cases you can shoo them away. Or maybe I can do it on this side.
Clear this area immediately.
There we go.
This is a
There's
secure
nothing to
area.
see
You
here.
all
Move
need to
along.
leave. Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Please disperse. There's nothing to see here. Sir, thank you. Oh, there's some spectators over there.
I swear,
Nothing
This
to
is a
see
crime
here.
scene.
Please
All
disperse.
of you move along. Clear this area immediately. This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
Thank you. Just got up to her face and say, leave immediately.
You got it. Show's over. Keep moving, all of you. This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
All right.
I always
all right.
love doing
Yes,
that.
it's a
Just
dead
shoo
person.
the people away.
Broad
Now I can
daylight.
finally work.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Alright. Investigate the body.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Nice. Ah, that was his wallet. You should have just checked in there. Maybe identification? Or something. Alright, let's check what his face is. Nothing. And let's see what the trash has. Hello, gun.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
And just... okay. Whoa.
So, what's going on over there?
I told you to move along. And you too. But anyway, it's time to give out an interview.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta.
You should have checked his wallet for
Clovis
that
Galleta.
identification, dude. Eyewitness, let's do this. This is one of my favorites to do in the game. You interview them, and then you have the ability to accuse
You think you
them.
could tell me exactly what happened?
You'll see later.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Now, there's two clues. One, you can actually just listen closely, or from their facial expressions. So in this case, I can obviously tell that she is just making her up and just acting like. Let's do this.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
And
There's
I love
nothing to
accusing.
tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
And what you can do is that all you had to do is just select the clue. And that clue is the voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
God damn, Cole!
Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches
Like
at
this?
his back.
Another
bang. And another.
I'm kidding.
And another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Possible murder suspect. Let's go.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Too late. We already found the gun, but you have not specifically told me how many shots. So let's just press square to doubt.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Especially now when they were actually coming out of the especially now in New York when they were coming out of sewer holes. All thanks to a tunnel that citizens in New York were rioting and then accidentally discovered it.
How many shots
man.
did you hear, Miss Galetta?
Sometimes I love real life, sometimes.
It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
And yes, you can tell from the facial expressions. And this time I can obviously tell that she's just like telling
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
That means there's one bullet left.
Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
No.
Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Alright.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
You're behind the wheel.
Let's go to the gun store. But this time, let's not ride it. Let's actually go on foot. Except, how many foots do we need to put in? Oh yeah, you thought it was a couple of blocks? Well, let's take the car this time.
Don't you people have anything better
and I'm gonna abandon you. Because you absolutely lied to me. And I'm gonna let you walk on foot. Look out! Cop coming through in the sidewalk. Out of the way, ma'am.
Careful.
Yep, I am the police and I don't give a damn. Oh, what are you gonna accuse me for? Police brutality? That will not be effective until 20 down years on the road. Bye-bye.
I don't like the smile.
Oh, good. You walked on foot.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Now, to fit in that punishment,
can you drive
I'm
to this
gonna let you drive. Yeah, all you had to do is just hold down the triangle button and then let your partner drive you around like a taxi. Or nowadays, Ubers.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Excuse me! Damn boxes.
Kalu! Get back here!
Oh wait, I have my gun, but I don't think I want to shoot him. Come here. Come here. There we go.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
And you have the right to remain silent. Oh yeah, that does not come in until the 60s.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes,
I can try, sir.
I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Oh, there's no possible way to fail you at this interview. And I'll show you why.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Oh, really? You say it has nothing to do with you? Well, let's accuse you of lying.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, yes, I can.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
Fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Cole is fucking base, dude.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
That's all you gotta do. And if you fail, you have to do it all over again.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Oh, I have plenty of suits. Plenty of suits. Here you go. And now we go over to traffic. So let's go with driver's seat. No, let's skip that one and let's go to Kalu's car. This one's one of my favorites. And you'll see why. And trust me, it gets good. And right after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go to the last one that I skipped over. I need to check something real quick. Okay. I was just checking to see if my game is, if my controller's still charging.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Alright.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
That's all you got? But anyway, let's check out the suits. And yes, I have 11 suits. Get yourself 2 suits and get them pressed. Or I can go over to the cop, Sword of Justice, Hard-boiled Detective, and that way I can just go around like Dick Tracy. Or let's go with this one.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
And I'm not driving around a cop. Although technically I can, but I feel like I don't need to.
You can drive.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle's real loud. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
What's that? Anyways, let's just skip that. I'm gonna show you how based Cole is. How fucking base this main character is.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Now, the only exception that I'm not going to do is to shoo off the public, because hardly they can't even see anything anyway, except for the people that live here. But I'm not going to bother. Argentinian flag.
They must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
No, not at all.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Let's check the hood.
Empty.
What's up? Are you gonna be nice today? Or are you just gonna cause me problems? Yeah, just keep spamming, which means you're gonna cause me some problems.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
You have your options. Either you stay... Strike 3. Hey, Jojo! I didn't see you in there. Oops. Jojo, I didn't even see you at all. Sorry. For some odd reason, it just didn't list you on there. How's it going, my man? I'm excited to hear that.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Yeah, same here, man. I miss chatting with you. Well, that's because I have a lot of things in my plate right now. I'm managing a band. I'm working at an arena right now. A kick-ass arena. And... What is it that you're taking care of right now?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Hey Jojo, wanna have a job? Let's go with I'm putting Jojo as a moderator. Now, both of you ought to be nice right now.
Hey, I pay my taxes, so do some goddamn work.
You people better be nice, or else my friend will eliminate you.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Let's go with... I say you're telling the truth.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Hispanic suspects. Let's go to that.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Oh, look at that. Look at that face. Yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident. Oh, yes, I am.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
I can't possibly, though.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
But can you possibly give me that information, please?
You gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I have to drag it out of you?
You should learn to talk to older people with some manners, you son of a bitch.
Oops. But you know what I'm gonna get? Yeah, he is pushing buttons, but it's not phasing me. I know I am not.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Yeah, thanks, Cole. I was about to use that word. Degenerate.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oof. Oh boy. We're into some tasty, tasty treats here.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment.
Brothers Packard dealership.
Notice that he's smoking.
Got it.
Smoking cigarettes.
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Like back in the 40s, that was in the norm.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective.
Well, that was quick.
An audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks.
All right, let's go ahead and talk to that
Can you cordon off this
degenerate.
lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Let's talk to that degenerate.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have copied.
Jojo, are you still here?
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Well,
like
people in 2020 will try to avoid that because, you know, a pandemic that happened that year.
I say we bust in there and
I say he's way ahead of. I say he's right about ahead of its time right now.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine
Besides, Jojo doesn't even need to hear it.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course.
Thank you.
I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Thank you. Let's go with...
You didn't use the car last night?
For dinner, yes. But it was back in the garage by 9.
Like I said, I'm just legitimately
We'll be in touch,
playing.
Consul General.
I wish there was a way that I can just like show the infamous. All right, let me restart that because there was one thing that I wanted to show, but that didn't translate well. So let's start that over.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late.
This is the PS4 version. I also have the PS3 version as well. But this mission is this case is actually a DLC on the PS3 version.
There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Let's try that again. This time, let's go with...
Better go earn our pathetic wages. Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Yeah, and they did misspell
all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Consul General.
Sounds like there's more to it than that.
So,
dumps
can
a
I
shiny
even
new
change
packet
my
unless they
outfits,
borrowed it
please?
Without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Oh, come on.
My intense protege. Let's go save the world. That's the cop.
Thank you. Let's go with the Dick Tracy outfit.
The newspapers.
Council, yes. Is an interesting word. Indeed, it is. No, we're not going to drive a cop. We're going to...
You're behind the wheel.
I'm going to let my partner drive.
You hear about Adrian?
And skip this. We already heard it all. Sorry, I had to do it. Is everything running well, by the way? Like, is my internet running?
Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Yeah, while I'm wearing this Dick Tracy suit, my controller just
it's owned by the Argentinian
rumbles
embassy.
or vibrates, whatever you want to call it. Come on.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Just need to relax for a little bit. Can still hear him? Still hear me? Come on. Yep. Okay. Looks like we're still good. Wonderful. Come on.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Mind if I get into your way, photographer? Wait, there's nothing here. There is something here. Oh, come on. You were just zooming in a moment ago. Thank you.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
And yes, I like to call this outfit the Dick Tracy outfit. Yeah, they got rid of the yellow trench coat because they couldn't develop it. And plus it didn't look good on
the car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Yeah. The only reason why I call this the Dick Tracy outfit is because of the yellow hat. And it fits well.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here.
You mean
Always breaking
baseball?
my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Yeah, that would be funny, yeah.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Yeah, that's a good cop.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Nah, that's a lie.
How do you know there were 3 of them? It was dark. It must be 50 feet from the kitchen to the car.
You telling me I'm lying?
Yes, but I'm backing out because that's
Don't ask,
the
we
wrong
never
one
find
to
out.
do.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Possible suspect vehicle.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Well, let's go with...
You look like the kind of guy who notices
Oh,
details.
that's different.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint.
Oh yeah,
job stands out a mile.
the capture motion is really good. Hey, Down Phoenix, how's it going, man? Nice for you to join us.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
That fucking face again. You know what? I'm accusing you of lying because of you are lying.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
No, but
You're off the hook.
your face looks guilty, by the way. Look at that face. He looks guilty. But anyway.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Give me that.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Yep, a degenerate.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
By the way, I remember Armic21 streaming this game one time. He only played like he only played the first few levels and then never played it again.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
I mean, my God, if he actually played this game more further, he would have an awesome time and would be laughing his ass off, too.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name
So
Dewey
do
Brothers?
I miss him
Possibly a
terribly.
dealership or car
I
mechanic's
miss him
workshop.
too.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
The thing is that I never captured him playing this game.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am.
Yeah,
Can I
that is
speak to John
amazing
Madsen, please?
that it's almost a year since his passing. And I find it quite amazing that we're still talking about him, and most of his videos are still...
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen.
Are still
Sorry to disturb you.
re-uploading.
Messages,
Let's just all hope that most of his content does not remain lost forever.
Packard diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706 was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, ma'am. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Let's go to the
Where
police
exactly
station.
are we going?
No, it's absolutely good to see you, Jojamon, and Down Phoenix in my stream. You're all welcome.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat
Pre-COVID.
that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
The fact that he's wearing gloves and avoids touching everything, that's
that
pre-COVID.
Seems like a decent guy.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Pukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Packard purchase and...
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
I believe I did this one before. Shoot. Let's go with...
Dewey Brothers. You think someone from the garage could
Shoot,
have been involved in the theft?
I picked the wrong one.
It would not surprise me in the least.
Oh, well.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
There we go.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Oh, this is it. This is the question I was looking for.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
This is my
We
favorite.
do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
This will cause an international incident.
Excuse me, sir. Do you actually fuck boys? Excuse me, Counsel General. Do you actually fuck children? Are you a pedophile? And his response was, "Are you a fucking madman? I'm not a pedophile. I am going to cause an international incident." You have no evidence. Actually, I do.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Hey, don't mind me.
Oh man, that was good.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where you want to go?
Dury Brothers dealership. Let's go with that.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
But I had to say that was really fun. Yeah, pretty much.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Actually, we can just walk closely like this.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car.
We're good, sir.
I have some nice used cars for guys your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Oops.
That's not
Down
right.
more lower. There we go. Large one.
One left.
And this one goes here.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Yeah, there we go.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Okay.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I know for a fact that's a lie.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Yep, his face. That's exactly it. Oh, fuck.
Sorry. My mistake.
Every time that I know that he is lying, I always forget what evidence that I need. So I'm just gonna have to do this. Oh, fuck. I knew for a fact that it's in there. Is it, fuck. Is it the registration slip? Oh, please, 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 please.
Huh.
Ah,
Are you even writing
damn
any
it!
of this down in that little book?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Yeah. I do have this strategy guide, but I'm trying to play legitimately. And also, the strategy guides is not even in... this case is not even in the strategy guide. So, that's why I'm running it blindly.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come!
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I'm just gonna go with...
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Oh, you want to know the most funniest thing about this game that you can do? Once you just got done interviewing the car dealerships, you can actually get access to every single one of them.
Hold your horses there. Step into my office, son. We'll sign some papers. Then that baby's yours.
I'm buying everything. I'm buying every car. Alright, let's get into this one. No, let's get into this one. No, let's go to that one. This is a Rockstar game. They allow you to do that. And it's hilarious. Actually, you know what? Let's make it even more funnier. Excuse me, sir. Out of the car, please. Out of the car.
LAPD, I need your car.
Be
now.
careful with it.
Out of the car.
You're behind the wheel.
And now you're out. And now you're behind the wheel, partner. We're stealing this pedestrian's car.
Read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional
Yes,
What's a dimension?
Crazy taxi music.
You know, like a graph.
Oh,
Vertical
but this was
axis is
back in
Y
the.
and
This is
horizontal is
actually
X.
back in. This
Well, that's
actually
clear as
takes
mud.
place in
Third
1947.
dimension would be Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
And plus, you're an officer, and nobody cares. That's what makes it funny.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
And also, you can't even tell which apartment that he lives in, so you can just pound in every
Where do you see a
door.
number 3 marked on that door?
And my favorite, listen to this. FBI, open up!
Hey, keep it down, would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
It's the fucking FBI! Open the fuck up! Let's pound at the guy's door one more time. FBI!
Why you always gotta be so noisy?
The FBI is knocking at your door. Are you gonna answer it? Nope, then fuck you.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
And I think they do have music from
So
Frank
how far along
Sinatra
are
in
you,
this
Anna?
game. But it's easy to miss.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide
Probably
for
nothing.
us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Nothing significant.
Oh, really, Cole?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oh well. Let's go outside. Oh, what are you hiding in the shed?
Junk.
Yeah, exactly. Junk, Cole. This is what I was looking for.
Diplomatic license plates.
And nope.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Yep. Once you hear that music tone, and there's no point of just like going investigate everything that you see. Come on.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
I have done nothing wrong.
Alright, motive for the...
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Can you even listen to this lady?
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
That's a lie, bitch.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home.
Base, Cole.
I swear it.
If you keep lying to me, lady, I'm gonna listen. God damn, Cole.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
All right.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
You want him home as much as we do, Anna. Tell us where we can find him.
You pretend to be concerned for me, but you would take him straight from here to a cell.
Or I could take your baby to a... I could take you and your baby to a cell, too.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
Okay.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Yeah, let's stop this. Let's stop this road racing, and cause more damage in the process.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
And let's drive somebody else's car while we're at it.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Wait, I might need something faster than that. Oh, I know where to go. Before we before we actually do that, let's bring in the fastest car in the game. And I think this is it. I'm guessing.
You can drive.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a pair
was
of laps.
that? What was that? My partner just like crashed through another car. Did you see that? Yep, this is the right place. Oh yeah, this is the fastest car in the game. And this is the location to find it. Get in here. And look at this beauty. Look at that beauty. Ah. Oh.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Trust me, we're gonna need this in the Trust me, we're gonna need this in the street race.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st
Wait.
and Santa Fe.
Bro,
Reports
I'm
of
not
an
even
illegal
driving the
street
same.
race.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Stay on Delgado.
That was fucking bullshit.
Get away.
I needed that car.
Gonna lose him.
Oh, shit.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
God damn it. I needed that fast car in that street race game. Why would you take that away from me? Ah, that is bullshit. That is bullshit.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out. God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
I can't go anywhere. My car's not moving. Well, I failed. All because I didn't get my fast... All because I'm not driving the fastest car in the game. And I thought that would take care of it, but no. Oh, that's bullshit, game. That is such bullshit.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Quick! They're getting away!
Oh,
Phelps,
well.
1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
I let my
Stay on
partner
Delgado.
drive, and it seems like it's not gonna let me. So no matter what car you drive,
Phelps. Take him
it's
out.
not going to work. It's only gonna allow you to drive a. It's only gonna allow you to
Delgado's
drive
our boy. Forget the
a
others.
police car. Oh
Get away.
shit!
You're Gonna lose him.
That was not what I was hoping. Stay in that street. Come on. There we go. Oh! Not gonna crash into that
God
one.
Damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Damn! That worked.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto. You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
I got good lectures from that. That was cool. Alright, let's see if there is another good one. Traffic, Fallen Idol. That's a good one. That's another good one. Because this one allows you to go around Hollywood stars. And you also get to investigate, what is it called? Petalwood.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you, Banch.
I wish I would change my outfit.
My eye, watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
That's a guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an honest cop.
Let's go with the Dick Tracy outfit again, because that was helpful a lot. That one is a lot more helpful. But this time, I don't think we need to drive over there. We can just walk, or just run up there.
I'll borrow some of that mascara.
She wants a 5-star goddamn.
Seriously, it's just walking distance from here.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
I had to say, this is one of my favorite cases. The council one is the council one is funny, and this one's actually one of my favorites.
This is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked
Child
around.
actor.
Gonna be all right? I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
I don't think the driver is anywhere near here.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Let's not interview her yet.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Oh, really? Yes, I
Looks like
did.
they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
I actually started 2 weeks ago,
Being relaxed tends to lessen the
and I love it. I love my new arena job. I get to see some interesting things. Oh god, this one. Oh, Cole.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
The way that he's twisting it like that, it's almost like... Oh, the underwear's just like walking. What is that game that Armic played that has like undies? That like undies characters? This is what it reminds me of. I know they're kids' underwear, but goddamn, Cole, why? Why you need to twist them like that? Okay, enough of that. Oh, Jesus.
She's a long way from home.
Yeah, I think it was a Japanese game. It had something to do with floating panties and was just talking like some Japanese character. I forgot what the game was. It was a recent modern game. I think he made a video of it. I did remember him streaming it, and I think there is a video of it in his channel somewhere. And I think I may have recorded that stream as well. I may have. I don't know 100%. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. But the game was just so ridiculous concept that the way that Cole was holding those undies, it reminded me of that.
Really?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
It's a movie prop, obviously.
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Obviously, it looks voodoo to me.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state...
And there's that music again. So let's go up and interview that actress.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious.
She's all doped up.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
You can obviously tell she's doped up.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey.
She's feeling dopey right now.
I can't remember.
But I'm just gonna say...
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Why are you making the moves on Cole, base Cole, when you're already married and you're doped up? Just settle down, lady.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Let's go with good cop.
And she's
Damn
your
it!
protege?
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent.
I am the show of the movie. Don't you understand that? And
why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
well, let's go to the hospital now. And accompany the kid now. Shortcut.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Thank you.
You can't hold me here. No.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
I need to be manhandled by a doctor.
A
I
little.
need my lawyer.
My head still feels funny.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
I don't give a shit who you are. Oh, dude.
Hello, Jessica.
Oh.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Oi, this interview is going to be interesting.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Oh, she's still doped up, but that's a little bit illegal, but sorry, ma'am.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Tell the truth, Jessica!
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica.
And Cole was playing with it.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
But sorry, Cole, but depending on her age, in the state of California, it's probably still legal. However, it is illegal for Hollywood to film it.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
I don't believe you, ma'am.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Why are you lying to me, child?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place.
But yeah, everything that she is saying, she is lying.
Nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Ah, damn it. I wish I would have accused her. But, remove.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Alright, evidence with the
I know what
criminal
happened
abuse.
to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Ah! There was a part in one of the interviews where where Cole would be all pissed off and just asked her, "God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica! Tell the freaking truth!" Oh, just because I'm wearing the Dick Tracy outfit, I'm just forced to get the right answers.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building.
We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card.
And by the way,
Think of
the
anything,
child
or if you
actor
need some
that
help,
played
just get in touch,
played this,
Okay.
actually, it's not a
I think
teenage.
it might be a good idea
It
if
was
you went
not
back
a
home till you felt
child
better,
actor.
Jessica.
It's actually a teenage actor
I
that
couldn't do that, officer.
actually
What if I
played
got
a
the part and I
couple of
wasn't there?
characters in this game. You can absolutely notice
It's the tale of this town,
notice
Cole. Lambs that go
the same
willingly to
voice,
slaughter.
but
Who the hell is
slightly in
that?
different tone.
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Sometimes I can absolutely fail at this by just simply sounding on the car alarms if I need to, like this.
The siren? Are you crazy?
Yes, I'm crazy.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Holy fuck, my ears. I can do it from far away, but I don't want to do that. Or cause more damage.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Too close, too close, too close. Oh god, my eyes. Starting to shed, almost shedding a tear, but it's not my full intention. It was just something in my eye.
Now would be a bad time.
Now would be a bad time to crash onto somebody else's car.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Oh, shit. I don't want to go in there immediately. Come on, come on. Sit, 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 sit. There you go.
Baby?
And yes, I got an achievement for the
I
shadow.
don't want him taught a lesson. You know what
I know for a fact it won't show you that.
Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this.
Yeah. Nice disguise, Cole.
Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Wait! I need your car! Damn it!
You're behind the wheel. Do we know where we're going?
Yes, we do.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh.
But let's skip these cutscenes. Yeah, you run and I'll walk.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Last door on the right. Thank you, sir. There was no oh.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
All right. It's on the end there. Oh, come on. Can I at least knock doors? Come on, dude. There we go.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment.
You mean come in here, detectives?
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Nope.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Yeah. That's a lot of money.
Incidental.
Yeah, Cole, keep snooping around and see what you can find.
Presented to Mark.
Ah! Stop that! Oh my god.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Why pick up a random book, dude?
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Not much help.
That is a record, Cole. And that right there is a record player. Well, actually, that's a radio.
Optimistic, Cole.
Optimistic. Oh, come on. Cop? What are you doing, Cole? Wooden spoon's not important. Would something in the fridge would be important? Ooh, money.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Well, you can take it. For starters.
Seems irrelevant.
No.
Circumstantial. I don't think this is going to help us.
Ah!
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Ah, there's the tune I was looking for. And speaking of Babylon, there's actually a recent silent movie called Return to Babylon. And legend has it that it's actually a haunted silent film too, that has like silent actors making its split-second cameos. Like the actors would make weird faces without them even knowing that they made that face. It's kind of creepy, actually. And how they made that movie and edit the movie is kind of creepy.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McCaffrey.
The movie is called
You know the
Return to
name?
Babylon.
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McCaffrey. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McCaffrey alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
But yeah, it's a recent silent movie, silent black and white silent movie that is made in the modern day and has like haunted faces, like a face, like a weird face would show up in a split second in a frame. And how they made it and actually found it, it's actually quite creepy. And throughout the time when the movie was being made, the actors were having weird vibes while trying to act through the movie.
Can we get on with this, please?
Yes, sorry, ma'am.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Whereabouts of...
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Let's go with...
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
A check of $20,000.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Is it available to stream on YouTube? I think it's free on YouTube. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is free to watch on YouTube.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
And if you want to watch a little bit of behind the scenes of how they edited and how the actors were having these weird vibes, there's this show called My Ghost Story, and if you type in My Ghost Story, if you type in and search on YouTube Ghost Story Return to Babylon, you'll exactly know what I'm talking about.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
Pedalwood! Okay? Hashtag Pedalwood.
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Bye, Down Phoenix.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
See what I told you? Pedalwood has been happening since
Operator,
the 40s and it has been dated back to the Shirley Temple days.
Cole Phelps,
it's all fucked up. It's been traced back to those days. They have been getting away with it for fucking
I need a
decades.
location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver screen props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Like, seriously, Pedalwood runs fucking deep. Like, rabbit hole deep, dark, rabbit hole deep. Been going on for decades. Even in the 40s, it's been going on. And then by that time, they can get away with it, and they know they can get away with it.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
It's fucked up. It's really fucked up if you actually think about it.
You can drive.
And this mission is a big wink of that. And you could thank Rockstar for that.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting her.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
And you know what else is also more fucked up? They have been rubbing at your faces with the film, showing them clues that they were doing it and get away with it. If you think that Nickelodeon Studios is a safe way for kids to go to, you're sadly mistaken, my friend. I mean, hell, this is California, Los Angeles. It's a shady fucking... It's a shady shithole place.
Phelps and Bukowski,
Full
LAPD.
of fucking pedos and shit.
We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
And you know that
I'm more than
that
welcome.
YouTuber called Salty
Castles
Cracker? There's a reason why he calls them kid fuckers. Because
a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
It really runs deep from there. And I assume the evidence is going to be right here somewhere. But we'll get back to that. Trust me, we'll get back to that.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Where's the VC?
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
It's just me on It's just me on stream,
One-way
dude.
mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
How you doing, Herb?
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Oh, trust me. The lore runs deep, Cole. I'm doing great, by the way. I got a fantastic new job, and I'm managing a band that is finally getting a record deal. And I'm playing a good game here. That's giving a wink wink on Pedalwood. And plus I'm playing a based character too. An awesome one at that. And my battery's running low. Yeah, I finally quit that job. Here we go.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Whatever happened to that film? Creepos? Huh? Oh, look at these pictures right here, dude. Oh, I know you can't see them, but trust me, they're quite creepy.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Nope. Oh yeah, that leads out there. And some beer too. Ah, degenerates. Created a secret room, creating a glass way window, and there's plenty more here. Would you look at that? Looking right towards the bathroom. Ah, those degenerates. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you ever dig I need to look into my phone real quick to see what I missed. Okay. I need to look at my chat real quick. Did you bang down Pocahontas? No, I did not. She cheated me. She cheated on me twice.
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do.
She cheated on me twice, and I dumped her ass, and I reported her actions. And the parents that I reported on to her folks, the mouth actually dropped to the ground. So in that case, I don't talk to her or see her anymore. Because I was fucking done with fucking done with her.
From.
And not to mention, she also used me. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I don't need to check that out, though. Alrighty. Let's interrogate this Let's interrogate this kid fucker.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Oh, shit.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
I want to make sure I'm getting the right answers with this prick. Fuck! Shit. Shit.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Base motherfucker!
A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Oh, I doubt that. Oh, I motherfucking doubt that.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
I find you to be quite bullshitting me.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me.
Oh, yes, I do. You say I got nothing? You got nothing on me? I think you do.
I'm about done with you and your accusations.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy
Should have
Earl,
taken
advice.
this
Hold on a
kid
moment.
fucker in.
This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
That's not gonna happen because they're gonna chase me.
I don't think they
See
like
what I
your
mean?
pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
I'm a little exposed here, Phelps.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Boom!
We need to lose those fools, Phelps. Make a move! We're sitting ducks here!
Hope I lose them. Yes, I did.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a...
Oops.
Jesus, Cole!
Oops! I need something to drive. Get out of the car.
Woman who stabbed her husband.
You know the
and
way.
pushed him in
You
front
can
of the
drive.
car?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's go with...
Wait, officer, my bag's in there.
I'm sorry, madam. Police officer, I need your car.
Oh, my partner just like, get out of the car. Get out of the car. LAPD, we need to borrow your car, ma'am. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. I never saw that in the game before.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
This is all a big mistake.
I have to say, this is a good stream. A really fun one, too.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Get the hell out of here, you goddamn maniac!
Get back up here! Get back here! Your life is in total danger!
Bishop, that's enough!
That girl made it all up!
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's June Ballard! She's blackmailing me!
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead. Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down!
Actually, I'm gonna change some outfits just to benefit myself. Extra dose of damage. Hit harder. No. Carry extra ammo for all weapons just in case. That's a good one. You know what? I need extra ammo.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
I'm too old to die!
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Tommy gun.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Probably.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Where the fuck do I go next?
You have to get me out of here.
Yeah, I know that, but where the fuck do I shoot at next? Oh!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it. This is insanity.
Find some cover! Kill a cop, and it's
Come
the
on,
electric
it's this
chair.
Dead men are heavier.
For the love of God, how many are there? I don't want to die here.
Oof. Oof.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Come on. How are you not dead from that?
We're done for.
Oof.
I should have known that.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Where's your hat, dude?
This way!
get him to the car.
Come on, let's keep moving.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. When will you ever give up?
Let's go. Stay with me.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Follow me. Come on.
Nice.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for stitch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
And not only that, Cole actually exposed a little bit of Petalwood by cracking in the curtain. A little bit. But it will not be fully exposed until, until in around the late 2010s, when the curtain is fully opened.
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
What I have to say, I love this game.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people
Really
hang out
great,
here.
really
you
great
like
fun
jazz,
game.
Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Lee. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Would you like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The
Holy
Pleasure to meet
shit!
you. Is Elsa singing
He
tonight?
said the game said it, not me. YouTube.
Come on,
Don't
Cole,
ban
you can
me.
meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Woo!
Sorry about this, Cole.
That word's been
What an
used
evening I'm
in the
having.
40s
First a
too.
Negro puts his hands on
Fascism.
me, and then this.
Way before the social justice
Who do you think
warriors
you're talking
became
to, you
its
German
favorite
junkie
word.
whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars.
Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Oh yeah, dope her up,
So
please.
what about that drink, boys?
Let her feel comfortably numb. Oh yeah, I cause damage, and I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, that was fun. Anyways, just thought I would let you know, this is how far I am in the game. I am actually in the cases where I'm solving homicides while solving naked chicks' bodies. Dead naked chicks' bodies in this type of in these types of cases. But I'm not gonna stream those and make my own commentary on that. It's not worth it. But yeah, that's how far I am in that game. In this game. And let me show you some extras that I got. I'm trying to collect all the cars here, but let me show you the fastest car in this game. Alright. Sports cars, service, bonus cars, here we go. I want to show you the most fastest car in the game. If I could find it, of course. Ah! This is the fastest car in the game. 265 fucking miles. And 140 miles per hour. Ah. Ah, dude. This is a beauty right here. Now, I have to say, when it comes to looks, this one's also a beauty. But yeah. If you want to get the fastest car in the game, this is it. Right here. Ah, and it's a beauty. A beauty. It can run 140 miles. 140 miles. It was in 1934. Like it was in World War II. Ah, what a beauty this car. And I doubt that it actually exists in real life. I doubt it. But anyway, that's all I got. Anyways, I only have like 10 minutes I wanted to waste here. So if you have any more questions for me that I can answer, and I'll tell you what's going on with me. Or if you just want to cause problems, that's fine by me. I don't care. But yeah, it's me. That's just me playing LA Noire. I might play more of this game the more that I process through the game outside of me streaming. But I'll replay my favorite cases. And play it legitimately. And as of right now, I'm pretty much done. I appreciate a lot of you coming in, too. It's been fun. Very fun. It's 12:30 right now. And I could end it like right here if I need to. I'm hoping one time that I might stream again in a different service to do vinyl radio streams again. I'm really hoping to do that sometime in the future again. But I have other things I need to work on. Plus I have my new job, which I now work at an arena, which I'm very happy about. Who knows? I might Who knows? I might stream again. And yes, I will be streaming more of this game. So yeah, that's all I got. This has been a funny stream. This has been a fun stream. Some friends came over. Some people who are causing problems got in the stream. Some good, some ups, some positives, some negatives too. It was good. It was fun. Very much well worth it. And I got nothing much else to say. So, so yeah, we'll be, next time when I stream, I'll play this game again, and we'll have some more fun with it. And as for the moment, I got nothing much else to say, and that's it. Puk 15, out. Alright, how do I stop this stream? If I remember right. Okay. Alright, here we go. Stop streaming. Here we go. See you guys.